Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, and today I have Smiling Mikey with me. And Mikey is a reborn Ashton Drake doll. And I reborned him quite a while ago. And I didn't paint him, I didn't root him, but I did do something that I wanted to change about his body. And so when I undress him, I will show you what I did. And Mikey, I love Mikey. He is, I love his eyes. They're just beautiful. I don't know, you probably can't see. He's got blue eyes and he's got flecks of like hazel in them, and they're just so pretty. And I love his toothy little smile. He's just a happy little boy. He's a size 3 month. He's a very cuddly, weighted just perfectly, I think, for me, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and get him changed out of this outfit, but I wanted you to see that this outfit has a dinosaur on it. And he also has little shoes with dinosaurs. And so I thought that was pretty neat that I could find some things that match today for this little boy. I don't have a lot of size, excuse me, size 3 month clothes for little boys, because most of my reborns are only, most of my reborns are size newborn, and I only have 2 babies that are size 3 months, and Mikey is one of them. And so I'm going to go ahead and change him today. And I chose an outfit that I think would be really good for this time of year. And it's a long sleeve t-shirt with gray stripes, and then it's like an overalls, kind of stretchy overalls. And so I thought he could wear that today. And then I wanted to put these boots on him, but I'm not sure if they're going to fit his feet or not. His feet are kind of big. And so if those don't work, I have plan B, which I thought would work because, I mean, these will match perfectly. In fact, I probably should go with these because they're the same, you know, they're the same navy blue. And then with these socks. So anyway, today it's kind of an experiment with shoes, but I know what I want to put on him as an outfit. And then underneath everything is going to be this nice gray long sleeve onesie, and it has little foxes on it because he's my foxy little boy. And I thought it would go really good with his outfit, and I thought it'd be really fun for him to wear. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to take his shoes off. And these shoes are so nice because it's just elastic. Right here where the laces are, it's elastic, and it's very stretchy. And so they just slip right off, and I love when it's so easy to dress the babies. So let's go ahead and take this nice, I guess this is like a play outfit, or he could wear it to go to sleep in if I added booties, especially in, you know, the winter time, the fall time. And speaking of that, we're getting drizzly rain this morning, but that's good because at least it's not snowing yet, and it's not icing. Oh, he's got these buttons. Got 3 buttons. I was looking out the window and not paying attention to what I was doing. Little Mikey, I shouldn't be doing that. Bad mommy. Bad mommy. All right. Oops, slipping down. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about how I do my reborns and my baby dolls in the way of when I get them. What will happen is, sometimes when I get a doll, and it isn't quite right for me, like either the weighting or the looks of the limbs or whatever. I will try to change them out. And I've been on YouTube for probably a good, I don't know, 10 years, just watching videos, just watching and learning. And so I started getting the idea that after watching for a while, I thought, you know what? If I don't like the way that my babies' bodies are, the looks or the weight or whatever, I can change them. And so I did that with Mikey, because Mikey, he came with a very odd body. Let me just show you what I believe he was supposed to have been full arms, full legs. But when he came to me from Ashton Drake, he did not have full arms and full legs. He actually had some type of a thing right here that was like disconnected from the body, but I mean not disconnected, but like sewn separately, and so there was this big bulge right here, and then his arm was there, and it was really long, and his legs, I didn't care for how they had attached his legs. So I started looking online, and I found some bodies that were bodies, the cloth bodies that were full limbs. So I got a full-limbed body that was the right size for Mikey. He's kind of like a 22-inch maybe. So I got this body, which is really, really cute. It's a lot of the bodies now have like a sewn-in little bottom, like a so where you can pad, either side. Very cute. So when I got this body, I thought, well, I want to weight it just right. So anyway, I removed his arms and legs and head from the other body, and that's easy to do. They're what it is they're, most of you know this, but anyway, they have these ties in the back that you just clip and you just pull out. And that's in, around the neck and around the limbs. So anyway, I took his original body off, and I put this one on. And then I filled him with weighting beads and, that fluff, that fiberfill fluff. And he's just right, and he's just really, really cuddly now. And so that's the reborn part of Mikey. So he's half Ashton Drake, half reborn. And I just thought I would share that with you, that you can change your baby's bodies out, if you want to, if you're not happy with them. Now, as for painting, I would love to be able to paint, but I am not an artist. No way, no how. Can't do it. Impossible. So, luckily, the Ashton Drake dolls, they already have some very light, nice painting on them. Like, it's like a nice medium flesh tone color. And they'll usually put like, blushing on the knees and blushing on the hands. So, it's not just like a pale, pale doll. And then the work on Ashton Drake dolls, the way that they do their nails and stuff is pretty amazing. I mean, they really, really do a good job with that. There's no complaints there at all. And I don't know if you can, let's see if you can see, but, so, anyway, and another thing I forgot to add too, about the limbs. I also put weighting beads in the limbs, and the way that I do it is I fill the limbs up to about the elbow, and then the rest of the limb I put the fiber fill in. And so it makes it sort of like not so heavy, but weighted just enough to have a nice feel to it. And I do the same thing with the legs. I do weighting up to the knee, and then fiber fill from the knee up. And that's a trick that I learned on YouTube. That's the way that a lot of artists do their babies. And so you can learn a lot from watching YouTube. So I've switched over to using cloth diapers, and I kind of talked about it in my last video, but so I won't bore you again with this. But anyway, I really, really like these cloth diapers, and it just I don't go through so many paper diapers that end up tearing because of me changing them up all the time. So there we go. And little Mikey, he's one of my happy babies. And I don't know if you can tell, but I love happy, smiling babies. And I'll tell you what, my husband is very, very supportive of my doll collecting and being on YouTube and all that stuff. But he really likes this smiling Mikey. And you know what? As I was talking, I had just remembered I was going to put this onesie on him. And so one time, I was saying my husband really likes this little Mikey doll because he's just a happy little boy. So one time, in the past, I've sold some of my Ashton Drake dolls, and oh, I guess I can leave this on. I don't know. I'm losing track today, Mikey. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe not enough coffee, huh? Anyways, I told him, well, I'm thinking about selling some of my Ashton Drakes because I want to make room for some reborns. And he said, "Oh, you're not gonna sell that smiling one, are you?" And I said, "Oh, you mean Mikey?" And he said, "Yeah, you're not gonna sell him." And I said, "No, I'm not gonna. I would never sell Mikey. Mikey is one of our favorites, and so Mikey is a forever baby." Most of the dolls in my collection are my forever babies. I get pretty attached to my babies, and I really do have a hard time having them adopted out. And so, anyway, Mikey's going to stay. And he sits down there in the stroller with my other Ashton Drake, named Ashley, and it's a happy little girl, and someday I will have her on too. Okay, Mikey, so let's put this on you. Okay, there we go. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is put your little shirt on, and this is not a onesie, so it's just going to go right over his head like that. Mess his hair up. And Ashton Drake, speaking of Ashton Drake's hair, back in the day when I was buying Ashton Drakes, they were not rooting the mohair on their dolls. What they would do is, I mean, what it looks like they were doing was they would take the first layer of hair and glue it down, just the first layer, and then the rest of the layers would be fluffy on top, and it would, I mean, it worked out real good, and I, it was pretty decent. And that's the way Mikey's hair is. He's got the glue down on the first layer, and then the rest of it is really soft mohair. And to me, I kind of like the way that they do it. I love rooting the best. I just do. But the way Ashton Drake does their hair, it kind of makes it look like a baby head, because you know how some babies don't have a lot of hair. And so it kind of gives it that look, that newborn look of, not much hair. Mikey's got his hair is thick and soft. So, anyway, let's Mikey. Mommy's doing just way too much talking as usual today, but you're being very nice about it. So we'll go ahead and put this on. And speaking of rooting, I would love to be able to know how to root. I have a couple of dolls that, especially one that I got from an artist whom I will not mention their name, did a fantastic job on the doll. Fantastic. The painting was awesome. The rooting that they did on most of the hair was very nice. But for some odd reason, she never did tell me what happened. The front of the hair was very nice. But then the whole back of the head was like cut down to about 1/4 of an inch. Just, I don't know, randomly. And I was shocked when I saw it, and so I contacted her immediately. And I asked her what happened, and I said, I got the doll on eBay. She didn't explain to me what happened, but she did want to, make reprimands. And so she said, you can either send me the doll back and I will Oops. So my camera just fell. And that's the first time that's ever happened. And so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to cut out the part where I rescue the camera. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So anyway, what happened was as I was saying, the artist, she said that she would fix it, the rooting on my doll. And she said, you can either mail me back the doll, or I can send you the hair and you can root it or have it rooted. So at the time I thought, I've always been interested in learning how to root, and I've seen a lot of videos on it. So plus the fact that I wasn't confident of sending the doll back because I wasn't sure what I would get back from the artist in the way of the hair. So I asked her to send me the hair, enough to cover the back, and she did. And so I've had the hair for probably a couple of months now, and I haven't rooted yet. I guess I'm just not confident enough to root. And so anyway, I wish that I could root, because it would make it so easy that if I ever got another doll in that kind of condition, I could just take care of it myself. And it's too bad that these things happen, because, reborns cost a lot of money. And what you're doing is you're paying for the artist, to paint and root and all that. And, they add that to the price of the doll. And anyway, it was really disappointing. So maybe someday I'll get the confidence, I don't know, to root. But Mikey's hair is perfect, and so I have nothing to complain about, do I, Mikey? And you're all good to go. And so Mikey is all dressed up, and today's a wintry day, and I think that he's going to, I don't know if he's going to go outside and play today, but Mikey is just the most cuddly little doll in the world, and he's just my little smiler. And there he is. So I hope you enjoyed my video today, and I've had fun sharing with you about reborning and those type of things. So if you have any comments or suggestions about rooting, please let me know. I would be happy to hear from you. Anyway, I guess I'm going to sign off for now, and I hope you guys all have a great day today. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.